Hey everyone, so I got my craving to play Swain again. This time I tried him with Zilean and Shurima. I figured the time bombs would do quite a bit of damage to level up Swain, and they would also be landmarks that would be destroyed to play Herald of the Magus, which seemed really cool to put on Swain, which would make Swain a 6/9 overwhelm unit, and so he'd most likely activate his effect even while blocked. The other cool reason to be in Shurima is actually the Ancient Hourglass. It's a landmark for the possibility of Herald of Magus once again, but it's also just a cheap protection from a lot of various removals. A lot of times, good players will save Thermo Beam, or Ruination, or Vengeance, or something for when you commit your 8 mana for a Levy. This lets you actually play the Leviathan, or the Swain, and be able to keep them alive for only banking 2 mana, and then make them waste their removal, right? So I honestly feel like that's kinda how simple the deck is. A lot of these things in there are basically for that kind of main goal. Of course, like you're trying to stall for the Swain Leviathan endgame, and you can just win games off just those, like, lockdown combination. So if you don't know what Swain does, welcome to my YouTube channel. But so Swain, once you level up, he ends up stunning your strongest unit for every 1 damage you do to the enemy nexus. And then Leviathan, once the round starts, you deal 1 damage to the enemy nexus 3 different times. So once you get these 2 pieces like to stick on the board, every turn you're stunning their 3 strongest units, which usually means they don't have a good attack, and also means that you can usually attack because Swain has Fearsome. And if you're stunning their strongest units, they a lot of times can't block Swain. And then his extra effect is that he deals 3 damage to the enemy nexus, but once he's leveled up, he actually does 3 damage to the entire board. So you end up striking the nexus, dealing 3 more damage to the nexus to finish him off when you're already dealing damage with this, and this is doing overwhelm. And then yeah, you're killing his whole board, which makes his next attack again be all stunned. And yeah, it's just really a crazy combo. If you can get these both to stick with like Ancient Hourglasses and Riot Negation, then you will just be able to win the game off just those. But then a lot of the other cards are just kind of working towards leveling up Swain with a lot of damage and removal, being like kind of control-y. And then we have landmarks to again try to get that dream of Herald Magus leveling up Swain and making him like a beast with overwhelm, and being able to enable his effect even if they have a fearsome blocker. So yeah, you of course need Flocks, and you need Death's Hands and Scorched Earth usually when you're playing Swain. Sentry is super important because it synergizes with Flock, and it's just good to have a stun in a lot of the meta right now. The landmarks, we have Ancient Prep, just a really cheap landmark. Predicting is really good in this deck actually to kind of give you your combo pieces, also trying to get these time bombs. And Predict is just really cool, being able to choose what you get, because then sometimes you can get Levy if you really need it late game. You can get a piece of damage if you need it. You can get removal. Like, it's really good in this Swain deck, I feel like, to be able to predict and kind of get whatever you need. And then early, it'll give you a Clockling in 2 different turns, so it will be a blocker later. Hourglass, again, amazing protection, and it also counts as a landmark for Herald. Preservarium is just draw, which is what a lot of Swain decks need because you're going to go into the late game and you want to not run out of cards. And of course, another landmark. Rockhopper summons a landmark. Pretty good to make these things vulnerable. I talk about this quite a bit, but Rockhopper, you can make people lose like their tempo, so you play this on a turn where you know they want to develop something important, and it makes them kind of awkward. Either they pass hoping that you'll attack and then they can develop after the attack, or they just have to like possibly lose that unit or develop something they didn't really want to, like a bait unit kind of thing, right? You can make the game really awkward for people. And if you do end up making a fearsome blocker vulnerable, it's pretty cool because then you can drag it to the side and get some Swain attacks in. Just pretty good to be able to make things vulnerable. Have kind of extra removal in the deck. You can also then like drag something like a Spiderling into it or something and then be able to block it. So it just synergizes decently well with this deck. And again, the Roiling Sands is another landmark to help fulfill the Herald of Magus condition. Yeah, so Zilean again is pretty cool in the deck. But again, mainly you're using these time bombs to help control the board, remove things, make things weak for your Flocks and Scorched, and do a crap load of damage to turbo level up your Swain. Rite of Negation, just added protection on top of Hourglass. And then the one of Death Lotus I think is, I just kind of like threw it in there. I think it's okay. Again, making a lot of things weak is pretty good in this deck. It also kind of allows you to deal with elusives and a lot of like little cheap units. It also can really help level up Swain, right? Because you can even do damage to your own units, so you can get a lot of damage potentially with Death Lotus. So I think it's like okay as a one-off. And yeah, so that's basically the deck. I don't know exactly how good this was. Honestly, when playing it, it felt actually pretty clean, like surprisingly good. And then a couple games where I was playing against really top decks, I was actually choking. Like, I'm really annoyed because I could have had some really amazing gameplay today. I choked at the very end. Like, I could have won. And yeah, I choked, which is really annoying, but at the same time, like, it does show me that this deck was capable of winning if I just played a little bit better. I'm probably going to return to this deck in the future and kind of mess around with it and really get a feel for how good it is. Or maybe you guys can play it and let me know. But yeah, I love Swain. I like the idea of having Ancient Hourglass with him. I think it's like really good for like cheap protection for for your like main carries. I like the idea of Zilean and being able to predict for combo pieces. And you still get to keep all the main good cards of Swain, right? So yeah, it felt surprisingly good. And I'm sorry if it if it just tanks your LP or something. Again, I can't stress that enough. I don't know how good it was. It just felt good to me. Yeah, so that's about it. If you guys haven't subscribed already, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe. Maybe even like the video if you liked it. Also, if you want to see me play anything in the near future, you can leave a comment below. I make a Runeterra video every single day, so the extra ideas are definitely useful. And I hope you guys like it. Thanks. Oh, we're playing... What is this? Garen... Lucian? I kind of like the idea of Scorched Earth because he's like Garen is gonna get weak, and we want to be able to kill it. And House Fires are just good blockers early, right? And they can also will be making the things weak.
Fresh catch? Well, it was fresh.
I'm scared. Does he have like Cithria and stuff? Like Matron? Oh. That's not bad. Let's see, you might not want to develop anything now into this. Never mind, he just easily can. I want to let him get a benefit off killing this.
Think I got something.
Do 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 do. Yeah, he might have like Caretaker or something like that. I just don't want to give him, or Butcher. I don't want to give him value. And yeah, Lucian would want to. Let's see what he does. He's gonna attack. I take 3. Oh, Zilean. That can get us some damage. I need to be able to kill that thing, man. Did I have an option to kill, like, to predict something and they could kill that? Because that was the correct play. Like Death's Hand.
Keep the eyes depending on me. Doesn't all that armor slow you down? Slow and steady wins the war.
I think this is just fine.
Demacia will prevail.
We have a blocker. Oh, imagine I had block earlier. That would have been clean. Oh no. If he protects this, we can just flock it after. So I think we do it right now. Yeah. It does let him play another one though, which is kind of awkward. Fuck.
Push back the darkness.
Sucks that both of our things are gonna die, but I think we need to kill this before he gets like. Maybe not. Maybe we just stun one. No, how are we gonna kill this though then? I mean, his board's dead, right? It's just this fucking this little shithead. And hopefully anything really expensive in his hand won't be playable next turn. By the way, that pause makes me wonder if he has like a sharp sight or like a single. He could have a single, but just have realized that there's no good single targets there. I'm not sure why he paused. Maybe we start off with the Zillion, see what he does. I'm down to take stun, just in case some shenanigans goes down.
My heart and sword for Demacia.
I'm kind of afraid I'll have single. Wait, I think I just play this regardless, right? Single doesn't kill me.
Yes?
Nah, I fucked up. I was supposed to play Swain. If I play Swain there, then I can just develop Leviathan there and just be in a really good spot. Now I'm looking like a mongrel with this shit. You can also have rallies.
The few for the many.
Please work. Well,
They should thank you.
it still levels up Swain.
Empire above all.
No rally, no rally, no rally, no rally, no rally, no rally.
Stay
Oh!
resolute. Order, sir. Bring forth our army.
Okay, we have 2 flocks in case he like does some weird single onto this shit. No, not concerted. Not concerted.
We must not relent.
Ah! Come on.
Going under. Witness strength.
I mean, wouldn't he actually like this to hit his face?
Fear is the first of many.
It's a weird thing to say, but he should be dying here. We do have another Leviathan.
You must know me, little one. You must.
Another Leviathan.
Come this way.
How tedious.
If I play this Swain, I can still have red negation up, and then next turn if I just pass, I also can play Leviathan. Oh, also he has no blocker here now, right? Then I just send this free attack in.
Such little lies.
I can still play Levy.
Order, sir. Bring forth our army.
So I can actually still play this, right? Because if he goes for a concerted, we can just flock the 4-1. I don't need to play time bomb though, right? There's no need. You can just pass. I think he's locked out now of doing anything. I wish you guys could listen to the music I'm listening to, but it's copyrighted. So you guys have to listen to some lo-fi, like a bunch of peasants. I'm sorry for that. Because this song slaps.
Don't get in my way.
I don't want him to draw, obviously, so I stopped him from drawing. Let's go. Swain games take a bit longer than some other decks, right? But it's a bunch of just like value, and like I should have played it cleaner, keeping up the Rite of Negation. On one of those turns, let me mute this shit. Hold on. One of those turns in the past, I shouldn't have been greedy and played Levy. I should have just played. I think I played Levy, right? Yeah, I could have played Swain, I think, and just kept up my Rite of Negation mana for concerted, and it would have been way cleaner. Like if we just deny that concerted, we're chilling, I think. And yeah, we got kind of greedy, but yeah, it worked out. Swain OP. Bandle City, or Bandle Tree. I actually kind of want to keep Death Lotus in this matchup. I think they have a lot of one. Do they have a lot of 1 health units? I think. The one that does has Spell Shield, the Ionia one, right? The Telescope, I guess, is a 2-1. This is a 2-1. Maybe they don't have enough 2-1s to justify this. But I think this is a keep and this is a keep. We're not really worried about blocking that much. Unless it gets like a Poppy, we're not really gonna die to damage ever. We basically just have to be careful of that elusive thing. That's why we're gonna keep Death's Hand. But it's good that we don't have to. He's not attacking next turn, or else he wouldn't be able to play Zillion or anything. We have to keep this alive because the elusive is the only way he can get Ionia with Bandle Tree. So I want to make sure he doesn't get Ionia, so it takes him longer because our deck is gonna go to like turn 8, turn 9. So we want to make sure he doesn't get Ionia, so he takes longer. Time bombs, really good.
Then or soon.
They have flocks. I don't think I go for the Zillion, especially because I have a time bomb coming. I might actually level him up. Maybe Copium. I'm getting roped.
Tick tock.
Okay, so he's gonna go for the Smork game plan. I don't really care because he's ugly, and plus I have Death Lotus. I can't let him get that a strike, so I literally have to do a Death's Hand. Unless I actually want to do Time Bomb. No, because it won't stop at this turn, right? It doesn't immediately activate. Yeah, so I have to do this and then take it in the butt.
Ah, shuffle buttons.
Oh. I mean, this is good for me, man. That is good for me. Another time bomb, another time bomb, another time bomb. I guess I should play the spider first. I was hoping for another time bomb, but that's kind of unlikely. Maybe we just play the spider first, make him develop more, and then play this, because now he can just might not want to develop because of this. Or he still develops into it. Think he ever scorches this? Does not. So this like leveled up my Swain like almost immediately, right? It did like what, 5 plus 6 damage? Our Swain is fucking turned already. Oh, another one? So he might develop. I hope he doesn't attack right here. Because he knows they're all gonna die, so he might just send it. But if he thinks he can develop more, and then I get to go for another time bomb. Okay, he's gonna flock that. But this is like, this levels him up on someone, right? So he can't flock it to kill it. It levels up like before. So yeah, now he didn't kill our Zillion, but at least it's leveled up. So if we draw another one, we don't have to do all the shenanigans again. Also, if we draw a protection, that'd be really cool. No, we didn't. Imagine he was trying to buster shot it. He always has a flock or squirts though, right? Yeah. We really want our Swain. Let's see if we can predict for a Swain. Because he doesn't really have that many blockers for it. Let's go. So Swain coming down. This is almost gonna level up. So some versions run Scorch, Sentry. I don't think most do though. And so unless he has a Shurima card or a Poppy, he probably can't block this. Holy crap, that's a lot of damage. That's just mini morph. He might have mini morph. I forgot mini morph. Yeah. Still a lot of damage he's taking though, right? Oh, Herald of Magus is already activated?
Let's go! Grab my hat! Comb my mustache!
Boom! He did have that. That's interesting. That why wouldn't you just block with that? I might just have to play House Spider. Okay, that's good. He's killing that. I'm glad he's killing something so he can play House Spider. Not waste one of the units. Because we're just gonna send it in next turn. Damn it. No value for you. I guess we just send it in. That'll block. 4-4 maybe? Block, 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 yeah. He wants to keep a fearsome? No, okay, he blocks, right? He's getting really low. We still have a lot of units. If he plays tree, we're gonna scorch that shit. He still hasn't played Ionia too, right? So he can't have Ionia. He hasn't played PNZ. He hasn't played Demacia either for Poppy. So we are pretty wide. We're gonna look for Levy, I think. That's kind of scary. We need some shit like right now, like Scorched would be fine. Levy probably is better. Wait, this is Overwhelm, right? So this will do. Like they both lose to fucking Minimorph, right? So would I rather have this? This will get an attack in and it'll overwhelm them and then wipe their whole board. Levy's kind of the same though. Deals 3 if it survives the attack. Maybe Swain? I wonder what he got though. No, actually, you know what? It was probably Levy. Because like I just didn't realize he could get a really big unit to block this. Like if it has more than 6 health, we're kind of fucked. I mean, all these are gonna go in though, right?
Hold nothing back.
Yeah, aren't we chilling? Guess he could have Pokey. That's awkward. We should have took Levy, man. Oh no. Yeah. Oh no, I misplayed. If I just play Levy here, I mean, I guess I would have got that would have poked and then 2 more damage would have got stopped. But you'd be at 3. Yeah, if we had Levy, we could have just open attacked. Damn it! I choked. Oh. Maybe we can still win. We have some outs, right? What are our outs? Death's Hand, we already used like 1 or 2. A Time Bomb would win us the game, I guess. If he doesn't kill us right here. Okay, we can look for something. These predicts are pretty clutch. And again, he still has to block all of these. He probably can though. He has 3 cards in his hand. Oh man, I mean he might have had Minimorph, but I don't know. We should have played Levy. Levy would have been lethal unless he had Minimorph. Like Minimorph, Leviathan only loses to Minimorph, right? So I like trolled. I mean, we're never worried about our health, I don't think. Although it is annoying because then you can get an extra blocker. Okay, Death Hand is fine, right? We win the game if we get Death Hand. Unless we target Fizz. Okay, no other cards. He wants me to block. I ain't blocking. Okay, so now even if he has to play another blocker. If he can't stop these, like one of these, we kill him. And then we have the Death Hand to back it up just in case, right? I think we're chilling. Let's go. Damn, okay, I thought I almost choked not playing Levy. I mean, he had the 1 card sitting in his hand though, if you noticed the whole time. It could have been a Minimorph. I don't know. But I mean, I guess we don't know. I guess it's just better odds of playing Levy because we don't have to rely on him because he's drawing some random card from tree. But he easily could have over 6 attack, right? I wonder what the odds are of that. But Levy's just safer, I think. And wait, and Levy draws us a Swain anyways, right? So yeah, it's like if he has Minimorph, it's like we have our Swain that has the same stats after that. So we definitely just misplayed straight up. Sleepy Panda. Hand sucks. Hopefully we get a better one. And we did not. So this will never kill LeBlanc, but we can try, right? We can always like roleplay and like play this. I think we wait. We might want to bank the mana for this in case he plays LeBlanc.
Sharpen the blades, secure the kill.
Now it's awkward because I kind of want to kill that thing. But like technically this would be better against it, and this would be better against LeBlanc. But he probably has so many spells that like it doesn't work, you know? So this is my best chance to kill that right now, potentially. Yeah, I don't know. If he plays LeBlanc right now, it's not that bad, because then we can go for this. And if he elixirs, at least we kill one.
The trap is set.
Keep the eyes depending on me.
This kind of sucks, but it does do 4 damage towards Swain. That's kind of a really bad one. Not too happy about that one. We can still Death Hand if he plays LeBlanc. Oh, it's fucking cold now. I'm down to just stall, I guess, right? Burn his mana. That's not good. Oh fuck, he burnt my mana now. What a dickhead.
Can't be.
I guess he can do that. But it does kill the Yeti. So like, this way, unless he plays, well he can probably play another one, right? So, doesn't really do anything probably.
The best lies are beautiful.
Ah shit. He has another Yeti, so if he has an 8 cost Yeti, it will get summoned next turn. I can't. I thought I could stop it, but I guess he had another little shitter one. Are we supposed to play something then just in case of that? I don't know. Yeah, he didn't have one. Pretty good news. Sorry, I just saw something funny. This guy's fucking boring. Agree? I actually want to take Riot, because what if he runs like Reckoning? That could be really scary, right? Oh, 1 damage off. This will get destroyed.
A true Freljordian welcome. The benefit of protocol.
Oh, he might have a culling. No culling?
Artillery barrage.
Okay, he had that shit now. We have a right.
I won't miss.
I guess bye, Zillian. You fucking... I trusted you. I wanted you to get some damage in. You failed me on this day. You just failed me. What could I be doing with this? Should I be blocking that? Seems kind of troll. I mean, hey man. That's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. Does that mean he has a rally?
Empire above all.
You might have that rally card.
By my hand will Noxus rise. Grand General.
You may now have that rally card. Nah. I respectfully decline your shunpo, sir. And I win the game. Fuck, didn't stun that. But that's fine. We have another one. You know what we should have actually done? We actually misplayed. We're supposed to play Rockhopper, and then he would play this. Then we go for the stun, and then if he plays on that unit, we can drag it off to the side. But I still attack though, cause like he can only block.
Patience is a tactician's greatest tool.
If I do this, it stuns all the good ones. Yeah, I messed up though. If I play this first, before that stun, I could have just won the game, I think. But I'm a bit afraid. I could have attacked there, and I might have been correct to attack there. I just didn't really want to make either one of these weak. For his his like another bloody business. I should have played this. I'm like kind of trolling now.
History forgets.
Too slow, stupid. Watch me.
Yeah, I still feel like I just kind of troll to make these weak. Like at the moment, he can't really do much, right? Okay, he can do that. But like, I'm stunning his biggest thing. Like that's gonna be alive. Oh wait. Why did I attack? Why did I attack? I didn't know this was activated. No, I could have played this, and then dragged it over that. I mean, actually, he would have troll chanted, right? Would have had 6 attack. I probably would have been able to get over that. Yeah, that's pretty troll. I trolled. This would have been a really good drag.
Artillery barrage!
Smoke and mirrors.
Mode.
Counterattack!
How tedious.
I think we'll go below like 6, right? To be able to die to that thing. Yeah, I think we're chilling. The bloody business shouldn't be able to kill either one of these. I think. Yes, we played around it. Okay, so he had some sort of strike, right? And we played around it. Okay. Okay. I should have just played that though, and then attacked, because then I would have killed like his whole board, and way back. We would have got to showcase the cool. I mean, you guys seen it. You guys see it, right? Even though I suck, you can see that if you didn't suck, you could have played that and then done the really cool Swain thing, you know?